So, WOOX chassis. Joe, you want to help?
Yes.
These are gorgeous, gorgeous chassis. Joe, why are you wearing that?
It's WOOX. They're from Mexico.
No, they're not. They're
Oh.
it's Italian.
Oh.
But these are absolutely gorgeous chassis.
Ah, a pizza. What a good dog.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. This is the Furiosa Ultra. This is
The Furiosa Ultra.
okay. This is really good for PRS. They're advertised as holding up to a 1-220 barrel or 1-200. I got to look up the spec. A lot of the barrels I use are 1-250. So that'll be interesting to see if we have to clearance them or not.
Yes.
This is the regular Furiosa, which is only rated up to a 1.200 barrel. You don't have the full length Arca rail. It's a little bit shorter, but it's also feels a little bit lighter. They both have adjustable length of pull. These are all push button, which is nice. You just push button, set them wherever you want.
Just a push.
Yes. Adjustable cheek height. Again, just push button. These have pick rail on the bottom. The Ultras come with a bag rider. So we are going to slap one of these together real quick. So everybody's been talking about these since SHOT Show, but I've had these for a few months. I've been dying to build something with them. And I got some actions finally in. I finally got some Terminus Zeus quick change actions. We're going to use those. And I got a whole big stash of barrel blanks, so I just got to pick out a caliber. I like Krieger blanks. I like Bartlein blanks. They both make really decent stuff. I've used Hawk Hill. This one's a nice Krieger. I think I got a nice Bartlein I'm going to use, though, for a customer who wants a 6.5 Creedmoor for a good friend of mine. Their bottom metal is real nice from WOOX. These are actually Hawkins bottom metal, made for WOOX. They give you the pillars and the hardware, even though you don't need the pillars for their chassis. But these are really, really nicely made. But this is the showstopper here. What are you doing, Joe?
I don't know. Very nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to slap this one together real quick and spin up a barrel for it. It's for a buddy of mine. And we're using Terminus Zeus actions. These are quick change. And what's really, really nice about these, they are 3-lug actions. If you can see that. Maybe I can put a still photo in there. But these are nice. They're 3-lug actions. They have set screws that go in the side of the action.
For what?
Well, so to make it a quick change barrel, what's really neat is when I chamber this, when I do the tenon, there'll be a flat spot instead of threads the whole way. And you thread the barrel in by hand, and you tighten them 2 set screws, and you're ready to shoot. You don't need action wrenches. You don't need a whole bunch of tools. You can actually change calibers on the fly. You can be at the range and go from one caliber to another.
That's cool.
It is cool. But another really neat thing with these actions, if you've ever changed your trigger on a Remington 700, it's not really that hard to punch the pins out, but it's still nice that they include these instead. They're actually threaded. So they're threaded on one end, and we're going to put a Trigger Tech Special in here. That'll be cool. And let's see if we can spin this barrel up real quick and make something nice out of it and see how it shoots.
That's all, folks.
So we are here in my mad scientist laboratory, and I spun up a barrel real quick for that Furiosa Ultra chassis for a buddy of mine. This one is 6.5 Creedmoor. We took a few inches off to make it a 26-inch barrel because that's what he wanted. but I'm curious to see how this chamber looks, especially since playing around with my new bore scope. But it looks like I got a little bit of debris on my mirror. There, now we're clean. I always like to keep old towels, throw them down on the workbench to have a nice clean area. This was cut like a mirror, so it was too slick. So you can see in here I went in and polished it up afterwards. Still beautiful finish. Some free bore. Oh, a little too bright. Some free bore right before our rifling. Just absolutely gorgeous. This is a Bartlein blank. They did a really nice job on this. But I'm proud of my work. Smooth, beautiful. I would call that nice. Actually, we should take some pictures of that. See if we can't get a couple nice images. So, the Furiosa Ultra chassis. Man, this is really nice. We did run into an issue, but I'm not going to blame WOOX. It is advertised as having a max of 1/200 on the free float for the barrel. This is a buddy of mine's barrel blank. He brought me. He jumped the gun. It's not WOOX's fault. I tried this with a heavy Palma, and it has no issues whatsoever. But this profile, I don't actually know what it is. It's a Bartlein blank that a friend supplied. And I do know that up here, we're looking at 1/250. So it is measuring 1/252. But this is advertised as 1/200. We ran into a little bit of an issue where it was a little bit tight in one spot. I took a file and just cleaned up that edge on the inside. You can't even see it. There's no need to restain it. But there's plenty of clearance now. You know, it doesn't touch even if you put weight on it. I checked all that. Everything's done with ring gauges. It's head spaced. It's perfect. I can't wait to get this out and test it out before my friend gets a chance to shoot it. But these are really, really nice chassis. They come shipped with 2 weights inside that are 2.5 ounces each. There's space for up to 6. So when you order one of these chassis, you can order extras if you want. As I said before, these are full-length Arca rail on the bottom. They're 3 inches longer than the regular Furiosa. They also have a completely vertical grip, which is nice. And they have a thumb rest machined into each side, which is really nice. Length of pull is adjustable with a push button from, 13.5 to 15. Cheek riser, also adjustable. Bag rider. But what's also cool is you can adjust this angle back here to fit into your shoulder better. So however you happen to shoulder the rifle, you can fit it to yourself, which is nice. So this definitely needs to be taken out and shot now. Let's get some better pictures of it outside.